We are parked on the north side, I guess the northwest side of the property on the gravel easement road. I wanted to start the video here specifically because in my mind this is probably the most heavily logged part of the property, so I wanted to show this right away. This property has a lot going for it. It's large, it's got access on several different sides, it's got a potential site for a large pond or a lake, excellent views, multiple building sites. The downside is that it was recently logged, so if you're looking for something with huge marketable timber, this would not be the property for you. But if you were looking for something for building, for camping, for recreation, the logging can actually be a good thing. We've had multiple properties where they were improved after they were logged. This, for instance, here, I mean, this was recently logged, clearly, and you can see the tops lying around here. With just an hour or two with a skid loader, all these tops could be pushed into a pile and either left or burnt. The stumps can be cut right off, they can be pushed out, they can be ground, or they can be left to rot away. And if you're clearing for pasture or a garden or a yard, it's actually generally a time-saving thing to have the logging done already. But anyway, super large property. We're going to have it priced far under what it would be if we held it for a year or two, to let these tops rot away and let the remaining trees really start to leaf out. So we've got this priced super low for what it is. And what it is one of the largest tracts out here with the best access, with that paved road frontage and gravel road frontage on two other sides. So you want to take a look at the drone video as well. We haven't taken the drone video yet, but we'll do that later today, and we'll get it on the listing site so you can really check out this property. I'm excited to see it from the air because I know that this one has a lot going for it. I've looked at the topo map to see how it's situated. You're going to have some great views if you decide to build up here on the north, or alternately on the south side off of that paved road. You're going to have some nice views as well. So in the middle, a large potential lake site. So this is just a short video, but take a look at the drone video as well to really see this property. I think it has possibly the most potential, if not one of the top few with the most potential out here at Hawks Roost. And we're going to price it super low to reflect the fact that it was recently logged, and it'll be a couple years before it looks bold and beautiful once again. But it will. It takes a couple years on some of these logged properties. We've got properties that were logged far more heavily than this, and after 2, 3, 4 years, they look like a different property. And after a few years after that, I mean, it would be hard to tell that they were logged, basically. So every property is a little different, but I think this one has some fantastic potential. If you thought you couldn't afford a property this size and this location, this might be an opportunity for you to go ahead and purchase a large tract. Check us out at InstantAcres.com. We're on the south side of tract 18 right now, and we're looking to the east. So that's the highway, obviously, on the right. That's 14, and you can see the land on the left. Let him go by. The wind just picked up. It's been a little windy this afternoon. You can see pine trees, oak, and cedar. I really like this tract. So far, I've liked it, basically everything about it, the size, the access, and now that I'm looking at the south end, which I really hadn't seen before, it's just another thing that I like. We've got a really good line of sight, meaning I can see quite a distance on the road. So for safety, to do an approach, that's a great thing. In fact, there's an existing approach on the other side, which generally means, you know, it's probably a good place to have an approach if there is one. What a view, too. Let's go check out the property on the south side here. I mean, you could pull right off the highway in a car, but then the property does slope up. So you'd almost need a truck or an SUV to get onto the south side of the property. Very nice view to the south from the property. That's gorgeous. See if we can get that pond in there. There we go. Very pretty. Oh, that wind. It's generally not this windy, but it just picked up. So then once we get onto the property, it looks like it levels out. Obviously, this is one of the sections where it was logged. You can see the tops everywhere. This is a good chance for you to get in and see how the property's situated. Potentially pick where you want your building or campsite. If you came in off the south side, you could get a couple 100 feet off the road, have some privacy, and really have some nice views. I'm not going to hike over to the north too much, but just looking at the land, if you were to walk to the north a couple 100 feet, you're going to have an awesome view. I really like this tract out here at Hawk's Roost. If we were to come in and clean this up, do a driveway and a site, or simply wait a year or two, I mean, the price would be substantially higher. This is ultimately, you know, basically what we're looking for in a property is everything this tract has. Size, view, access, the way the terrain is situated. I really like this tract. If you haven't already checked out the drone video, be sure to do that. If you have any questions, just let us know. InstantAcres.com. When this one's gone, it's gone.